Yeah, baby. DJS, baby. DJS, baby. Yeah. Yeah, so I was listening to the radio in the week. Yeah. Then a woman came on as cool as you like. She said next week the courts will be open. She didn't say which courts, but I can only presume it's the Royal Courts of Justice. She said the courts will be open next week and the evictions will start. I'm like, what? What? Yeah, just like that. The evictions will start. Yeah? It's not good news. Yeah? It's not good news. You know what I mean? So, we've had a very had a very sad year. Yeah? And through no fault of our own. Yeah, the country was closed down, and people couldn't work. Yeah, from March till what's that? Whatever, man. June, the vast majority of us couldn't work. Yeah, and we couldn't work. Then they done the furlough system. You got money, but that was only 80% of your wage. 80% of our wages. Yeah. So, those people who have very high rents, the furlough money couldn't cover and stretch to pay your rent. Yeah. So, some people were advised to get what's that? Universal credit. Yeah. And then even then the money couldn't stretch to pay the rent. I mean, I was listening to people on the radio show, yeah, saying that they're getting this money, but it's not covering the rent. Yeah. So, the situation we're in now, yeah, the courts are going to open on Monday. So I was listening to the show, and the woman speaking, she was a lawyer. So she said that, well, one of the things she said is that you need to try to be in a good relationship with your landlord where you can ask for payments. What is it? Incremental payments, something like that. Yeah, you might not be able to afford to pay back all the debt at once. You need to be in a good relationship with your landlord and pay back incremental payments, to avoid eviction. So this is very sad now. So through no fault of your own, yeah, through no fault of your own, yeah, you're gonna go to court and you might be evicted. Yeah. So what does that mean now? Yeah, the streets of the UK are going to be full of homeless people, and I'm seeing people, just homeless people. Yeah, and like a lot more beggars, a lot of people begging for money. Yeah, but some of these people, they just, I know a lot of young guys, men in their 20s. Yeah, I don't know if they have a drug problem, but yeah, a lot of beggars you've seen now since all the situation, first arose in March. Yeah, and there's a woman I see. Um, she's been evicted from her home, and she literally sleeps on a bench. Yeah, and first she just was on the bench, just a few bags. Then it got more and more, just more and more stuff. We know now that's where she lives. Yeah, so you got like this bench. How long is a bench? 4 foot, 4 foot, whatever. 4 foot, 5 foot, whatever. Yeah, she's on this kind of park bench. And then she's got like a broomstick here, a broomstick there, a broomstick. Basically, she's got four broomsticks. Yeah. So what she must do, is put some plastic over it so that when it rains, she doesn't get wet. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? Yeah. So yeah, I see this lady when I'm going by on the bus. Yeah, I mean it's terrible, man, to see a woman, out homeless in the street like that. I mean, you think Why don't the system help her? Yeah, it's bad enough seeing a dude, a man, but a woman. You know, the sign of a civilized society is the way it treats its women. Now you have women homeless in the street. It's not good. And as a man, I say, if they're going to treat a woman like that, what the fuck are they going to do to me? Like, fucking man, get out of here. Scram, get out of the office. You went to some office. I'm homeless. Can you help me, please? Scram, get out of here. Go away. They could do that to a woman. What are they going to do to a man? We're finished. Yeah. So these are very, very sad times. Very, very sad times. Yeah. So for Monday, people will be going to the courts, and the judges, they don't want to evict people. I'm sure they don't if they have a heart. Yeah. Especially when they know it's not your fault. If it was like some situation, you're a problem, you never pay, you're always drunk, yeah, you're a junkie, like everybody else in the premises is always complaining about you, then the judge will evict you. But when he knows you are a decent, law-abiding citizen before this lockdown situation, and now through no fault of your own, you've ended up in the courts before him or her, they won't be happy to evict anybody. Yeah. But the problem is they have to evict someone. They can't save everybody. So now what we're gonna have will the streets be littered, yeah, with homeless people? Now does government have to do something to help people? Yeah. It's not our motherfucking fault. Yeah. The government have to do something to help people. Yeah, it's very serious. It's very serious. Yeah, very serious indeed. Because if you were getting furlough money, it wasn't covering the rent. Yeah. If you're getting income support, was it not income support? Universal credit or whatever. Yeah. It's not going to cover your rent. Yeah. If you're living in a good high borough, yeah, if you're living in like Westminster or Kensington and Chelsea, that's if you live in London, even Camden. I mean, your rent will not be covered. So now you're facing eviction. Now the government have to do something, you have to do something. And, it's September now, yeah? September, October, November, December. We don't need people to be homeless in the street in the winter. I don't know what's going to happen. The government needs to open some dormitories or something. Or yeah, we've got a lot of people going out of business. Lots of people going out of business. Now turn them office blocks into homes. Yeah, turn those office blocks that people are no longer using, and everyone's been encouraged to work remotely from home. Yeah, turn those office blocks into some kind of accommodation. Yeah, ahead of time before winter rolls in. The government need to be doing that if they know people are now going to be made homeless. Yeah, it's bad enough, seeing one or two homeless people. We don't need to be seeing hundreds of people in the street homeless. Yeah, we don't need to see that at all. DJS and I'm out.